The mouth is the first part of the gastrointestinal tract and is equipped with several structures that begin the first process of digestion. These include salivary glands, teeth, and the tongue. The mouth consists of two regions, the vestibule and the oral cavity proper. The vestibule is the area between the teeth, lips, and cheeks, and the rest of the oral cavity proper. Most of the oral cavity is lined with oral mucosa, a mucosa membrane that produces a lubricating mucus of which only a small amount is leaded. Mucous membranes vary in structure in the different regions of the body, but they all produce a lubricating mucus, which is either excreted by the surface cells or more usually by underlying glands. The mucous membrane in the mouth continues as thin mucosa, which lines the base of the teeth. The main components of mucus is glycetoprene, called mucin, and the type secreted varies according to the region involved. Mucin is viscous, clear, and clinging. Underlying the mucous membrane in the mouth is a thin layer of smooth muscle tissue, and the loose connection to the membrane gives it its great elasticity. It covers the cheeks, inner surfaces of the lips, and the floor of the mouth. The roof of the mouth is termed the palate, and it separates the oral cavity from the nasal cavity. The palate is hard at the front of the mouth since the overlying mucosa is covering a plate of bone. It is softer and more pliable at the back, being made of muscle and connective tissue, and it can move to swallow food and liquids. The soft palate ends at the uvula. The surface of the hard palate allows for the pressure needed in eating food to leave the nasal passage clear. The lips are the mouth's front boundary, and the fauces, the passageway between the tonsils, also called the throat, marks its posterior boundary. At either side of the soft palate are the palatoglucose muscles, which also reach into the regions of the tongue. These muscles raise the back of the tongue and also close both sides of the fauces to enable food to be swallowed. Mucus helps in the mastication of food in its ability to soften and collect the food and the formation of the bolus.